Namaste दोस्तों, I hope you are fine, doing well in your life. So today is 20th February and we are gonna solve the problem of the day. It's a find unique binary tree. So it's a medium type of problem. Topics are hash table, string, backtracking. Actually, I have solved this problem earlier. Now I'm gonna explain to you. So the problem is given an array of string nums, right, containing n unique binary strings, each of length n. So we have n strings, each of length n, right? So return the binary string of length n that does not appear in nums. If there are multiple answers, you may return any of them, right? So please give your attention to these details. Like we have n unique binary strings, length of all these strings are n. We have to return the string which does not appear in nums, and we can return any of the string, right? So so take this example. We have 0 1, we have 1 0. All the binary strings which can be considered, which can constructed using two characters. Like all the binary strings of length 2 can be, first is 0 0, second is 0 1, third is 1 0, and fourth is 1 1, right? We have these two strings in the num, so we can return either 0 0 or 1 1. He's returning 1 1, we can also return 0 0. So this is the answer. I hope you understand this problem well. So before explaining the solution, I have something to share with you. So this problem is a part of LeetCode problem of the day. So we are committed to solve LeetCode problem of the day, and I will upload a video daily, right? So if you want, you can follow me, you can subscribe me, and you can get notified with all the problems, all the new videos, right? So along with this, we have also started a new series in which we will solve this LeetCode 75, right? So we have actually solved too many approximately 30 problems from LeetCode 75. So we will solve this series very soon. So the link of this playlist is also given in the description, you can check it out, right? So along with this, one more thing, I have also created a WhatsApp group for the coders, right? So if you want to connect with different coders from the world, you can join that group. That will be very helpful for all of us, right? So we can have a lot of discussions in the group. We can start some project, we can do some freelance work also. So there are a lot of things which can be achieved if we can build a good community of the coders, right? So that is the purpose of picking a group. So yeah, let's start with the solution. So before starting the solution, we have 3 steps in the video, right? So what we will do, first we will discuss all the details of the problem, then we will discuss the native approach. If there is any native approach, then we will gonna optimize that native approach. So this structure is a part of interview process. So all the interviews expect you to solve any problem, any coding problem, in this way only. So first you will have to discuss the details, then you will have to you will try to solve the problem in native approach, then you will have to optimize that native approach in the most optimized way, right? So actually we have discussed the details in all the details in brief. Now let's start with the native approach. So what we can do, so basically we can make all the strings of length 2, all the binary strings of length 2, right? So how can we achieve that? So there are multiple ways. First is we can write all the numbers from 0 to 2 to the power n minus 1, in which n is the length of binary string. So let's say n is 2, so we can write 0 to 3 numbers then we will convert these 0 1 2 3. Then we will convert these numbers in the string format to 0 for 0 0 of length 2, of course, 1 for 1 0 1 0, 2 for 0 1, and 3 for 1 1. So this is of course this side, right? Actually I have written it wrong. This should be like, the 2 will be like 1 0 and 1 will be like 0 1. Okay, so then we will have to put all these string inside a set. We can use set for this, and then we will iterate through this array. Or I can, or no, not this. We'll put these strings in the set, and we will iterate through these strings, and we will check that okay, if we'll check that okay, if these strings are present in the set or not, and if that string is not present in the set, we'll return that string, right? So what we are doing, we are creating first all these strings, right? We are creating all these strings, we are putting inside a list, and then we will iterating through the list and check if that current string is present in this set or not. So we are making the set of the given strings, right? And if that string is not present in the set, we will return. So what is the time complexity of that? So for creating all the numbers from 0 to 2 to the power n minus 1, we will have the time complexity of this only, 2 to the power n, and the space complexity similarly space complexity will be 2 to the power n. So how can we reduce this? Like, if you can see, we don't need to store these strings, right? There is no need to store these strings. What we can do, we can just iterate through 0 to 2 to the power n minus 1, and while iterating we can make like that I is equals to, like, let's say 5. We will make a binary string of 5, and we will check that if that string is present in this set or not. So if not, then we will return that string. So that can be done, right? There is no need to iterate through the numbers first and then store the strings, and then we will iterate through the strings. So we can reduce that step, right? So now how our time complexity is getting reduced? So time complexity will be similar, because we don't know how many strings are there or not, but still 2 to the power n minus 1 will be the time complexity. N is given as I think 5 or 6, so that is okay. And also, but of course, one thing, that if n is given 16, right, we can have only 16 or 15 strings in the set, right? So after 15 or 16 iteration, we will always get some strings, some missing strings. So let's say we are at 17th string here, we got all the 16 strings in the set. That means the 17th string must not be present, because the length of the nums will always be lesser than 16 or equal to 16 that is given, right? So let's discuss this string. So yeah, here you can see this is the constraint, right? So for this, the time complexity is getting reduced from 2 to the power n minus 1 to just 16, which is O1. And the space complexity is still, we don't have any extra space, so O1. So as you can see, we have reduced our time complexity to 2 to the power n minus 1, which is, for n is equals to 16, it's like disastrous time complexity, right? To just O1. O1 means nothing. By just seeing the constraints and the details of the problem, right? As we know, we only have 16, we can only have 16 strings maximum inside the set. So that is obvious that we must get the 17th string at least. We can get earlier, right? We can get missing string earlier, but at least at the 17th iteration we will get a missing string. So yeah guys, that's all from the explanation. let's go to the coding part. So this is the code. If you want, you can watch my videos at 1.5x if you feel it very slow, but it's okay. I suggest you to like write all those things in a notebook and go through those things as well, and think about this problem again and again. So yeah, if the length of nums is equals to 0, that means there is nothing in the num. We will return this 0. That is okay. So we will make a set. We will put all these strings in the set. We are not putting string, right? We are putting just integer. So we are converting string into the integer. So this is the method to convert binary string to the integer, and we are putting that integer in the set. Now I equals to 0. There is one thing, that if length of if n is greater than equals to 1, right? So for n is equals to 1, we will have only one string here, but we can have two strings like 0 and 1. So there must be a answer. For n equals to 2, we can have only two strings inside the set, but there will be the 4 string at total. For n equals to n, we can have only n strings inside the set, but we can have 2 to the power n minus 1 strings, right? Or I can say 2 to the power n strings total. So we always have an answer for n equals to greater than equals to 1, right? For this case, we always have the answer. So I am traveling into the infinite loop, so I'm sure that it will get break somewhere, and of course after the 16 iteration it must get breaked, right? So for I equals to 0, for I'm creating the n. If I is not in the s, if that integer is not inside the set, that means that string is not present, that string is missing. So the binary string of this integer, right? So let's say 5 is I, so binary string of 5 is 101. So 101 must be missing in the set. So what I'm doing, I am making the binary string of that integer first, then filling zeros in the forward place. So let's say we have the n equals to 4, and we got that 0 is not present in the set, so that will be returning 0. So what will return? Only 0, but we should return 0 0 0 0, right? Because we have to return the 4 length strings. So what I'm doing, I am just appending 0. So z field, what z field do? So let's say we have a, b, c, right? So this will append 0 in front of the string until its length become n. So that's all we need to do. So we are doing this and we are returning the answer. So this is getting solved in 100% beat, of course, because this is the best possible thing which we can do. So you can see, so 29 is, I mean, everyone is doing in the this thing, so that's why it is getting 29% beat, but it is of course the most optimized way. So yeah guys, this is all from this video. Again, if you want, you can join that WhatsApp group. The link is given in the description box. I suggest you to go through all the videos of LeetCode 75. That will enhance your problem solving skills to the higher levels. Again, if you want me to explain anything, right, any data structure, any algorithm, you can ask directly in the comment section, right? I can also help you directly. If you want, you can join the WhatsApp group. You can ask the direct question. If you want one-on-one call, I can do anything. Yeah, I mean, it's okay. We are a part of a community, so I want to build a community, so that's why I am doing all these things. So yeah guys, thank you for your time. Thank you.